Alrighty people, it's Thursday morning. It's actually Thursday morning. It's 11:11.
Make a freaking wish, people. Yeah.
I'm up. The vlog is up. We're good to go.
Skittle-a-douche.
That's awesome. Anybody on Facebook knows this picture here that I posted, where I said that the vlog might be a bit late because it was going to take 17 days for it to upload. And yeah. That's horseshit. Well, I told Jules I'd go meet up with her for lunch. We're gonna go to the reserve. I need cigarettes, she needs cigarette, and we're gonna go get some cigarettes. Also, she was gonna go on her own lunch on her own time, but she doesn't want to lose her epic parking spot because she always goes early in the morning and gets like primo parking, so it's easy to bail at end of shift time, right? So I told her I'd go scoop her up and we can go get some cigarettes. So that's right on. So that's what we're gonna do in about an hour and a half or so, and then that should be right on. But as for me right now, my stomach is still upset as frig, so what I'm doing is I made myself a peppermint tea, which is known for settling upset stomachs. So I'm going to try that out. We're going to see how that goes. And yeah, welcome to my vlog, people. I just watched Pug One's video, a bug in your bong, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, you're gonna go to prison and things. Okay, that was a hookah, people, and they weren't smoking pot in it. They were smoking something called shisha, which is like it's kind of like a wet tobacco, and you can get it in different flavors. I don't know if you guys remember Everyday Vlogger. Back in the day, there was a video of him, Emily, Dalton, and I think that was it. I don't think Chelsea was there, but I think it was him, Emily, and Dalton, and they were hauling away on a hookah. And actually, I think that video was uploaded not to Everyday Vlogger's channel. I think that one there was uploaded to IRL Viral, and they were doing like smoke tricks with the hookah. Now basically the hookah, all it is you take a piece of coal, you get her nice ripe, rip-roaring hot, and then you put your tobacco over top of it, and then you just sit there and you hoot on it, and you get flavored tobacco. Like they got orange flavor, cherry flavor, chocolate flavor. I've seen the stuff before, but I've never tried it, and I've always wanted to try a hookah. Like apparently you can inhale it if if you're a cigarette smoker. You can inhale it. The tobacco itself comes in a sealed pouch, and when you open it, it has like no preservative, so it's like vacuum sealed. So once you open it, you kind of have to sort of kill off the pouch, otherwise it won't last. Everyday Vlogger, he's not a cigarette smoker, he's not on the cigarettes at all, but he said he loves hookahs, so it's got to be a whole different sensation than smoking cigarettes, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I've honestly always wanted to try a hookah, just never got around to doing it. I don't know anybody with one. So I know in Toronto they have hookah bars, which is kind of weird because you can't smoke in buildings, yet you can smoke in these hookah bars. And what it is you go up to the bar and you pay a certain price, and they give you a sterilized nozzle, and then you go back to your table, and in the center of the table is this giant bong-like apparatus, the hookah. And then they come over and they heat your coals, and you pick your shisha, and then they load it up, and then you just sit there and friggin' plow on it, you know? Just start hooting. And I've always wanted to try that. Thought that'd be kind of interesting. Now, a lot of hookah smokers are like people who smoke cigars, you know? They don't inhale the cigar, they just bring it in, taste it, blow it out, and that's fine and all. That's how you're supposed to smoke cigars. I, however, probably would bring it into my lungs and rip my lungs out, kind of like those Dominican cigars I bought there. I can't even remember what the frig they're called, but you don't want to bring those into your lungs because the moment they get past here in your throat, you're done. You're done. You're done. So yeah, last night I got to bed at around 2 in the morning because I was fighting with the vlog because it took forever to go up. And now I'm just browsing YouTubes and waiting to go pick up Jules so we can go get cigarettes. So yeah, just browsing around. I also just finished watching one Bubba Mike One's redneck tractor cleaning, where he cleaned up his Craftsman. He's got a 15.1 horse or something like that, 15.5 horse. Was it 11.5? Could be an 11.5 horse engine on that thing. I can't remember now. He challenged my white to a race. Well, my white doesn't run, so I replied back and said, dude, Craftsman versus Dynamark. Let's do this. Put the 18 twin up against him. That'd be fun. Only problem is you know, he lives like in the States where they don't really get snow, and I live in Canada where we definitely do get a lot of snow. So, you know, I did the math one day. He gave me his address. I went into Google and was like, okay, how long is it going to take? Oh, 7, 8, 19 hours. Oh, and that's not including border crossing and all that. So 19 hours straight run drive from here to there. That's a lot of driving just to go race him on a tractor. Just saying. But I'd definitely take up the challenge if I lived closer to one Bubba Mike 1.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely would. That'd be friggin' awesome. We can go tractor romping, and hell, we can even have a lawn mowing race, see who can cut the most lawn in the least time and actually do a good job and things. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. But, yeah, frig sakes and other things, eh? So now I'm going to go trolling YouTube and see what the hell they did, because yesterday when that was happening, obviously they changed one of their algorithms. I'm wondering if they already launched RC9, the new video format, to make things smaller and better. And that's why the processor was like all kifed out, and same with the freaking uploader, because I talked to a bunch of people yesterday, and we were all having the same exact problem with uploading to YouTube. Like, you know, I had Logie on Skype. I'm like, bro, can you just try and upload something? Just upload it as private. You can delete it. And he tried. And freaking video was like a 2-minute video clip that he had. Just something he ripped off of his in his archive there. And it was already edited and rendered and stuff. And so he fires it up. And it was only like 40 megs. And it was going to take, get this, 56 minutes to push a 40 megabyte file. If that's the case, welcome back to dial-up, people. Like, honestly, even on a shitty DSL connection that has 0.25 megs up, that would still only take maybe 10 minutes to push up a 50 meg file. Like, that's dicked. So, yeah, something went wonky with YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't happen again tonight. Hopefully they figured out what the hell the problem is and they got it all corrected, because son of a bitch, pile monkey nuts, that was annoying. And I posted the thing to Facebook, and a lot of people were having the same troubles and just, you know, said frig it and they walked away. So, yeah, not good. But anyway, people, I'm going to get my shit together, get ready, go pick up Jules and go get some cigarettes. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Alrighty, well, it's 1:45, so we better get the frig out of here, go pick up Jules, go get some cigarettes, and I don't know what we're going to do afterwards. Oh, my stomach just gurgled. But that peppermint tea definitely helped, because I don't feel as bad as I did like 15 minutes ago. So, right on. What the frig? Freaking garbage on my lawn again. My neighbors got to learn to clean up their shit, or to put it somewhere the raccoons can't get into it. Anyway, people, I'm going to rock and roll off, pick up Jules, and go get cigarettes. You're not coming with me, dog. Thinks he's coming with me, but he's not. He's super not. Yep. So let's go get her. I need to wash my lens again. Yeah, I can see the speck of dust. It's right there. Yeah, this camera gets filthy easily. But let's go pick up her and then go get some cigarettes. Ah, for frig's sakes, I forgot to put my garbage out. Oh well, I didn't have much garbage this week anyway. I did hear the mail dick though, so what do we got? Gas bill, coupons. Oh, pizza thing. I'll pick that up when I come back. We'll pay some bills and things. Frig yeah. Alright, let's go scoop up Jules, and then we'll go from there.
Vroom, man. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
You told me to get my wallet? Yup. Alright, frig out of here. Throw that towel in the back. So yeah, like, I was chatting with Buffum, of all people, last night. I haven't chatted with that guy since I was at Pug when he wrecked his car there. He wrecked that Austin, or not Austin Mini, just a Mini Cooper. I don't know why I call them Austin Minis. They're not Austin Minis, they're Mini Coopers. But remember when he rolled that and he completely like demoed and stuff? Well, that was the last time I talked to Buffum. And last night we were chatting and he was saying how Sony's releasing a whole new lineup of vlogging cameras, which is kind of interesting because it seems to be that a lot of the camera production guys aren't producing pocket cameras anymore. The only pocket cameras you can find now are these cheap friggin' Chinese knockoff flip wannabes, or old Kodaks, or old flips, or old, like just old camera. You can't find anybody making anything new. And honestly, like, I think the reason why is because all these point and shoots, like the 330 HS and the Panasonic's got their Lumix line out, and it does okay, you know. And other than that, you can buy these camcorders that are like pocket camcorder. Like, for instance, my camcorder, it's pretty small, right? So you can just freaking Well, it won't fit in your jeans pocket, but it'll definitely do some pretty good freaking videos. And it's not like carrying around a prosumer camera like Bloke's. Like, there's no way in hell Bloke's camera, you're stuffing that thing in your pocket. With his wide-angle lens on, I've said it before and I'll say it again, this camera looks like a toilet plunger. It's got this massive wide-angle lens on it, eh? Sapphire built so you can't scratch it and things. Well, that's been proven when he was in that one video when he got a bunch of mud thrown at his camera. The lens took it like a champ. But, you know, like this camera here is a lot smaller than his, but it'll still shoot 1080p, has a built-in light, and it's not a bad little guy, you know, it'll do the job. Oh, by the way, people, welcome to August 1st. Probably should have said that when I opened my vlog today. Yup, first day in August. 10 more days and Pug has his big picnic, and I gotta friggin' miss it. Oh well. But back on the talk of cameras, Sony wants to produce a whole lineup of vlogging cameras. Is this wise? I'm gonna say no. Because you look at all the vloggers out there right now, like the big guys. Like iJustine is filming with this little Canon camera. You look at freaking CTFXC, also filming with a Canon point and shoot. Or a DSLR Canon, you know. You look at like freaking Lamar Wilson, filming with a camcorder, a prosumer quality camcorder. And also a Canon point and shoot. So like none of these guys are using pocket cams anymore. The only person who ever used a pocket cam for vlogging, it was, you know, Shay Carl did it for a bit. He used the flip, and same with that Ray William Johnson when he used to do Breaking NYC. He used to roll with a flip cam because they were convenient. They were easy to use. Literally, you had two options: record and zoom. And plug it into your computer and the files are right there. And you could use the Flip video editing program if you wanted to edit it up through the camera while it was docked to your computer. Mind you, that Flip software is kind of shit. There's like really limited things you can do with it. All you could really do is just join clips together and make them one. But you know, all in all, it was okay for in a pinch. Like, I've been there, I've done that. When I had the old Samsung C10, I used the software built into the C10 to edit my videos. Did the job in the beginning. Mind you, the videos were really long, so I couldn't jump cut and take out blank areas and stuff, but it did the job. So, oh well, whatever, to each their own, I guess. But I don't think Sony's on the right path making these vlogging cameras. It's going to be a failboat, honestly. Sony right now is not my #1 camera company. I would never buy a Sony camera because everybody I know who has Sony cameras bitches, complains, and hates them. So some people out there probably do like them, but I've never met a Sony camera I liked. Even my Bloggy Duo. I think that camera's a piece of shit. But I have a feeling I'm at Jules' office a well bit too early. So not a big deal. We'll just park in Primo. Ooh. Okay, I thought I was going to get into a little accident there. We'll just stab her right here in Primo parking land, and we'll wait for Jules to come out. So, alright people, but I honestly think that Sony's off their rocker if they think they're going to make some sort of a vlogging cam that's going to kick ours, because there's no way in hell that's going to happen. But anyway, I'll check back in once Jules gets here, so peace the frig out. Oh my god, we picked up Jules, now we're going to go buy some cigarettes.
Need some cigarettes. I was here checking. You picked me up, I'm going to check her. No?
Let's go get some smokes. What are you doing?
We're talking Canadian, eh?
Oh yeah, hey, like up here in Canada, eh? You gotta watch out for the Mounties, eh? It's pretty brutal and things.
The Mounties.
The Mounties, they'll come at you at horseback, doing 25 kilometers an hour, eh? Yeah, we were actually talking about that show, How I Met Your Mother, and how they really like to lay it into Canadians on that show.
They sure the hell do.
Oh, they make fun of Canada all the time, all because the one person's from Canada. And oh, it's brutal. It's like, holy shit. And she'll be like talking normal, and then all of a sudden she gets with her Canadian friends, and she's like, oh, don't you know, eh? Let's go to Tim Hortons and get a double and some Timbits.
Don't you know?
Don't you know there, eh? Oh, jeez. I like that when they're in the bar and she's like, well, let's see if this is really authentic, and she rams into the one guy and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Here.
Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, let me buy you a beer. Hey, we'll get you a Molson. It was epic.
It was. I could watch that episode over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, they're really funny.
Friggin' yeah.
Yep. Don't you know?
Oh, don't you know, eh? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that there, eh? Oh.
Don't you forget, it's in a boot.
It's in a boot.
It's in a boot.
It's all a booted, eh? Oh, jeez.
Adam's gonna make me late for work.
A little bit.
I'm going to be a little bit late, so if anybody from my work's watching this, sorry, I didn't mean to.
You guys need longer lunches.
We sure do.
Maybe 2-hour lunches paid.
Paid.
Go you do.
Go we do. So I'm almost there. Oops, I don't know how to do this. There we go. Ah, there's Adam. Ah, there we go. So we're almost there. I gotta go back. Adam's gonna go do his shit. I'm gonna go do my shit. I'm gonna go listen to people bitch at me.
Porsche.
Porsche?
Porsche.
Oh, Porsche.
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 Okay. Porsche. Okay. But we're gonna go.
You gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta
Yeah,
go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Let's go.
Bye.
Alrighty, people. Well, I just dropped off Jules back at work. I don't think she's that late, but she could be. I don't know. I'm gonna head over to the gas station and fuel up because, yup, that happened. And then we're gonna head her home and carry on with this day and see what the hell it brings. I left Oreo out of his crate, so hopefully it doesn't shit on the carpet. And we're gonna go from there. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Frig yeah. Talk about just in the nick of time. The price just changed to $133.9. I got it at $126. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty, I'm back home. You know what I love about that car? It was like just under a quarter of a tank, and I could barely squeeze 40 bucks into it to make it full. I swear, it's got the fuel tank of my old Focus, but it's got not bad fuel mileage. Like, I'll get like an easy 400 to 450 kilometers out of that tank, which that's pretty damn good, I do say so. That's actually really good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and check out my gas bill, see how much I owe, pay it off, and then go from there. So there you guys go. Little trip to pick up Jules. We hung out for a bit. Life is good. Friggin' rights it is. Alrighty, people, well, it's 3 o'clock. I've just been dicking around on my computer, watching some stuff, checking out some animation software and things. That's always interested me, making cartoons, and I just don't have the ability to draw or develop anything. And that's when I came across this program by Real Illusion called iClone 5, and apparently it's for Windows and Macintosh. Just throwing out some garbage right now. It's a pretty nifty program. Well, I let the dog out. Oreo? He's going for a shit. But, this program's kind of neat. Like, I can take a picture of my face and then completely animate me on a body and things, and you can do all sorts of crazy shit with it like that. It's actually kind of a nifty little program if you think of all the possibilities. You know, you can make a 3D landscape and 3D everything. Probably takes a lot more time than, you know, picking up a camera and talking to it. But if you want to do some fun things, it's an option. So I was looking at that, and then I went to their website to check out how much it costs, and after I spat water all over the place, because I was like, are you friggin' for real right now? That's expensive. I decided against it. Now what I find cool about the software is if you have a Microsoft Kinect, apparently you can link it up to your computer, plug it into your computer there, and use the Kinect on your PC with this movement capture software they have, which will actually capture all the movement from you as the actor and then make your character on the screen do that, which is kind of neat. And then afterwards you can refine it, so if there's some movement that you didn't like and you want to be more fluent, then you can basically dick around with it and get it to go. So I thought that was kind of a neat little idea, you know, for anybody out there looking to get into 3D animation but just don't have time to learn 3D Studio Max or Maya or any of those. This is an option. The other thing I thought that was pretty neat about it was, you know, the fact that you can take like my picture right now, import it in there, and bind it to a body, build the body out and all that, and make it look like me and all that stuff. And then you can actually do a full friggin' 3D video with it, like Street Fighter or something. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm thinking about getting it, but right now the price tag for the one I want is 229 bucks. And I don't know how often or if I'd even use it that much to compensate for that kind of a payment. So it's one of those things that I'm looking at going, I'd like that. And you can't really steal a copy, you can't torrent a copy. mainly because the software itself is, well, it's DRM, basically. You got to be connected to the internet. It's got to talk to their server. It's got to log in, kind of like the action software I have for recording videos and stuff. You got to be logged into a computer to use it and logged into the internet. So without net connection, it'll freak out. It'll still work, but it'll start bugging you to get on the internet to verify authenticity and stuff. So that's kind of a pain in the ass, but all in all, it's a pretty cool program. I just watched a couple demos on it, and there's a lot you can do with it, which is pretty awesome. So that's what's got me thinking maybe I kind of sort of maybe want this program. But well, we'll figure it out. Oh well, I don't know what time it is right now. It's currently 3:15. I'm gonna have to go build a lunch and head off to work soon. So I'm probably gonna do that. Head off to work, get the shift over with. Tomorrow's Friday, also known as Flyer Day. See what kind of deals they have in Z-Paper. I won't be going out to my buddy's house this weekend, unfortunately, because parents will be gone to the festival grounds, and I plan on, well, Sunday the plans are is we're going to bring the G6 to the mechanic and get it fixed. So yeah, buddy, it's going to be awesome. Alrighty, well, I'm going to whip up a lunch. Actually, I'm going to change the battery on this camera because she's looking pretty weak. Nah, you know what? I'm going to charge this thing at work off a USB. Frig it. But we got to get rolling. So I'm going to whip up a lunch real quick, and then we'll hit the road to work. Frig yeah. Now it's empty, now it's full. Forgot my phone upstairs. Gonna grab my phone, and then we're gonna friggin' bounce.
Boing, 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 bounce, boing, 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 bounce.
Alrighty, people. Got my phone, got my things. I didn't know, but the Galaxy S4 has this really cool feature. I've been getting calls on my phone from just random telemarketers and things, and it shows up as like Ohio and all that. And there's this really cool ability with Samsung Galaxy S4. See, on Android you can download a program called Mr. Number, and what it does is it allows you to block out people from calling you that, you know, are being dicks. Well, with the Galaxy S4 you can actually make a rejected call list, so the moment somebody calls you from a number that you do not want, it's rejected and blocked out. So to me, that is pretty friggin' awesome. Anyway, let's get in the car. Since the impact there with my mirror, my door has started doing this. And I think what it is if you look down there, there's this little wheel. I think it's binding on that. So what I'm going to do is get my PB blaster out, and we're going to give her a dose. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Either that or my door pins need to be realigned, I don't know. But anyway, people, let's get off to work and get this shift over with. Let's do a rolling vlog. So Motorola finally rolled out their new cell phone, eh? The Moto X. Apparently it's the most customizable phone available on the market or some shit. That's kind of neat. Apparently it's got some pretty crazy features on it, quad-core technology, and people are saying it's the S4 killer and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Well, it might be the S4 killer, it might be better than the Galaxy S4, but there's something the Galaxy S4 has over the Moto X, at least in Canada. See, the Moto X is only available on Rogers. Rogers is the shittiest network in Canada, with the least amount of coverage, and just overall, it's a shitty network. If you're in Canada, your best bet is to go with Bell, Telus, or Virgin Mobile, which is their sister company, or Kudo, which is Telus' sister company. Going with Rogers or Fido, and you're gonna have some coverage issues. I.e., when we went to the campground last year, Mom ended up using my phone to call back to North Bay because her phone couldn't get a signal. So, and I'm with, you know, I'm not with Rogers, so I don't have that problem. I got pretty good coverage everywhere, so that's freaking awesome. But they're with Rogers and their coverage sucks. So that's what, and the other problem is like Bell and Telus use the same frequency for their phones. Rogers, being Captain Unique, runs on a different frequency. So that's the reason why you can't just go buy the Moto X from Rogers and then bring it over to Telus or Bell. So it's like, if you're gonna make a phone to work for a company, you need to find out what company is the biggest company and make that phone for that company, and then you might accidentally get a lot of sales and do well. Now, I'm guessing they obviously didn't build this phone for the Canadian market. They're targeting the American market more, like the US market, more than the Canadian market, because you do the math, there's a lot more US people in the USA using cell phones than there are in Canada, and they're targeting networks that are like massively overpopulated, which run on the same frequency as our Rogers. So you know what little bit of piddle they pick up here will be fine. But yesterday it was announced in the news, well, in the tech news, that Apple is no longer leading in being the #1 most sold cell phones, or basically exactly that, not leading right now Samsung's leading with the most sales this year so far, mainly because of the Galaxy S4 and the Note 2 pushed them over the edge, which is friggin' awesome. Like, I honestly, the best thing I ever did was got rid of that iPhone and went to this Android. You know, I was all upset at the time, oh, I'm gonna lose my iMessage, and oh, I'm gonna miss that and things, and you know what, I actually don't really miss it that much. I'd rather use freaking just SMS. It doesn't cost me any data, unless I send a picture message. It's pretty cool. Like, the S4's got a great camera system on it, so like if my camera is dead and I want to shoot a bit for my vlog, or let's say I forget my camera on my desk or something and I'm out in the garage and I need to shoot a bit, well, if I shoot it with my phone, I got a nice noise canceling stereo mic, I got a freaking 12 megapixel camera out back taking amazing pictures, video, and I guess I'll let this fucker in the BMW in because he's being a dick. Comes up behind me, passes me, and I let him in. I shouldn't have let him in. I should have made him stay there. It's a fucking goof. Not even a nice BMW 325. Piece of shit. Oh, I got a great idea. How about we paint the roads right during rush hour? That's a great idea. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Don't do it at midnight or anything. Come on, that makes sense. Let's do it right in rush hour. Best time to do anything. For sakes. But yeah, so far, like, this Galaxy S4 is a tank of a phone. I don't see any reason in never changing it. Apple right now is classified, the iPhone is classified as the weakest phone on the market, the iPhone 5, because it's so outdated and out-teched compared to all the new phones coming out. But Apple's supposed to be releasing some new crazy bullshit on their new iPhone. Some about biometric scanners, like, really? So that when you touch the home button, it can do biometric readings and things, and a bunch of useless shit that's just gonna kill its weak ass battery faster. Soon it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna put so much damn technology in that phone that you're gonna have to keep it tethered to a wall outlet. And if you want to go somewhere and you're gonna be disconnected from a wall outlet for any longer than, you know, 30 minutes, your phone's gonna crap out. Everybody's going to be running around with juice boxes just to keep their phones running. You know, those portable power packs, juice boxes. I've always called them juice boxes. But I thought the whole idea for a mobile phone was the ability to be mobile and still receive calls and stay in communications with people. Not to be tethered to a wall outlet because your battery might die in 28 seconds. Like, I get a full day charge out of my phone, and let me tell you, I use the shit out of this poor phone. I am on this thing all the time, playing video games, texting, you know, doing all sorts of crazy shit, making videos, taking pictures, all sorts of stuff. And I'll get a full day's charge out of this phone, no problem. It does a great job. So, never could do that with the old iPhone. Well, I could when I put my juice pack on it. My little Defender juice box thingy, like case with the battery pack. Then I was able to go a full day, but it also sacrificed quality of my phone because it would lower the reception on the friggin' antennas. So that's no good. That's no good. But I really don't like the idea of Apple putting like biometric readers and stuff in their phone, especially if they're going to use that for, you know, unlocking the phone. Because let's face it, that shit never works. They used to have that on laptops. Remember the fingerprint reader? Swipe your finger over the fingerprint reader and it would unlock your laptop, and it worked like once every 15 times. And sometimes you'd accidentally hit it while you're playing a game, and then it would minimize your game and it would just cock over the program. Yeah, biometric readers, save that for the doctor's office, not for cell phones and computers. For freak's sakes. but whatever. Apparently they want to make a bigger iPhone, you know, something along the lines of the Samsung Galaxy S4 with a 5-inch screen, get wider and have true 16:9 and all that shit, and, you know, try and make a phone in between the iPad mini and the iPhone 5. So we'll see how that goes over. I don't know. I think Apple, ever since Steve Jobs died, Apple is on a downward spiral. They got to pick up their pace and come up with something brilliant, or otherwise their stocks are going to drop and that company is going to shit the bed. Oh wait, no, never mind. Too many hipsters out there will still buy their products. I do apologize. But anyway, people, I'm at work now, as you can tell. Just stab my car in here. Yep. And close the windows up, and we're gonna call her end of the rolling vlog and welcome to work. Alright guys, peace the frig out. Oh people, it's 8 o'clock, lunchtime. Frig yeah. Oh my god, today's been horse shit, but whatevs. Oh, we have guests. We have guests. We have guests. She's somewhere in there, I can't tell, but we have guests. Also, gas price is dicked. My nerd friends are gonna enjoy this. Check this out. Gas price is 1,337. Ah.
I'm free! Love it. I can't see. Oh, there we go. I see. I'm no good with this thing. Hi. I got to escape from the monsters for a little bit. They are sleeping, but I'm escaped. I'm good. Daddy came over. He surprised me.
Yeah, you got the big one taking care of the little ones.
Yeah. I could always get Sierra to do it. She checks on the kids all the time.
Yeah, but with the dog, Sierra, can we do this? No. And then, here's a cookie. I'm out, you know?
I'm out. I'm done.
You just gotta tame them with the bellies.
Yeah, well, Sierra does check on my kids at least 4 times a night.
Where's that music coming from?
The waterfront. There's I don't think that they can see it, but over there they've got the stage. The stage is really freaking close to here, so if there's anybody playing on Friday, you'll probably hear it.
I won't be able to vlog, copyright music,
Well,
YouTube
maybe,
will be all pissed off.
Well, you can always go in your car. Is it soundproof?
No.
It's not soundproof.
It's an 88 Trans Am, of course not. Olay. They're just hammering on the bass over there. Oots, 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 oots.
Alright, I'm gonna enjoy my freedom with Adam.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Yeah! Holy shit! I don't know if the... Look at the size of that teddy bear.
Oreo would be scared of it.
What do you think? We got a Smurf and a big ass friggin' lamb chops or lion or something.
It looks like Simba.
That's intense!
I want one too, Adam. Give me one. I want one. I want a little Smurfette. Please, 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 please. I want a Smurfette. Please, 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 please. Please?
And this is why I can't have nice things.
Holy shit. Check it, people. An EcoPed with a trailer. Oh my god. Just when you thought the world couldn't get any derpier. Nope, it did. Holy shit, no free candy on the side. No free candy. But it's a pretty pimped out van.
You won't miss it down the way.
Anyway, people, I gotta go back inside and carry on with work. Jules gotta go home and deal with the children and hide the girls. So.
You got me so subconscious now?
Yup. I showed her something. I'm not gonna tell you, but I showed her something. Alright, I gotta go. Gotta go back to work. Bye! Oh, hey there, people. It's friggin' 10 o'clock at night. Seems like the noise has calmed down out here. No more concerts blaring, but apparently they have a Ferris wheel or a fair happening, a midway, that's the word I was looking for, happening at the main grounds over the overpass. So that's kind of dicked. Do not plan on going there this year. I'm gonna try and avoid it. That's what Jules was talking about. See, it's like really expensive, especially if you have kids, to go to that Ferris, that midway thing. It's like, you know, you get an arm's length worth of tickets to go on the rides for like $5. You're thinking, well, that's not too bad. Well, if you want to go on a merry-go-round, it's like 4 tickets. That's almost a quarter of an arm's length, if not more. She has 4 kids. $20 wouldn't last very long down there, well, let me tell you. I usually like going down there and bringing like maybe $30 with me and checking out the shops, because sometimes they have good shit for sale and it's pretty cheap. But then again, when you shop enough on Deal Extreme like I have, you come to the conclusion pretty quick that a lot of it's from DX. And you know, they're asking 20 bucks for a knife that you can buy for 3 bucks off Deal Extreme. Just saying. So I'm thinking tonight's gonna be another early night for me, that's for sure. I'm gonna take her easy, call her sleepy times tonight, bright and early, and then tomorrow get up bright and early, carry on with the vlog, because I don't know, felt good going to bed early last night, even though I had that problem with uploading to YouTube, which I have no idea why I had that problem, but I did. So figured it's the way she goes. And you know, I know the trolls have been dying for me to comment on the comment, not the trolls, but a certain troll specific has been dying for me to make a comment about the comments he left over on Logie's channel. And all I gotta say, bud, is thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate the extra view. You know, it's great to know that even though I blocked your ass, you're still hanging out and checking out my shit. Love that kind. It's really nice to know that when you block a troll, they stick around for the show, you know? You gotta love that. That's what I call dedicated, a dedicated fan, you know? Big times. Or they have no life and they want to live vicariously through me. Either way, rock on. Oh, I was digging through my desk upstairs and I found my old HTC Flyer tablet. I forgot I brought that thing here. I was looking around the house forever for that damn thing. Couldn't find it anywhere. Ends up it's been here the whole friggin' time. Go figure. Basically, once I figure out how to turn off the auto screen off feature on it while it's plugged in, I want to use it as my remote control for Action, my video software that collects my video gameplay footage. Because you can use Android devices for that, and that's kind of cool, big times. Because what I like is not only does it have a start recording and stop recording, it also tells you how long you've been recording for, reports back the frame rates and everything. It works awesome. But anyway, people, I'm gonna head her back inside and carry on with this night. So until further ado, I'll talk to you guys later when I get the frig out of here and we head her home. So until then, peace the frig out. Well, it's later than frig. Friggin' got stuck in there on a call and shit and basically cleaning up another guy's work. Gotta love that kind. Yep. Gotta love it when, you know, there's two types of people who work here. Those who actually try and do a good job, and those who are here just to collect a paycheck. Son of a bitch. That's what I think of him. But anyway, let's get the frig out of here. I got things. I want to go home, get this video uploaded, and go to bed because I am pretty tired. The only caffeine I've had today so far has been the coffee that Jules brought me on my lunch, and it was good and all, but let's just say I could use a little bit of sleep now because the caffeine has worn off. So let's pitter patter and have at her and get the frig out of here. Alright people, I'm finally home. I went over to Sobeys there before I came home. That was a stupid idea because the line up there was like ridiculous. Everybody and their dog is currently in town, so yeah, that makes it kind of fun to try and get shit done because they're all like shopping for like food and water and stuff for the festivities. And all I wanted to do is go pick up another loaf of bread and some lunch meat. Well, I got the world's worst headache happening right now, so I think I'm gonna go take some pain meds and call her a friggin' night because I am right done, people. Just game over, call her quits, KO, done. So on that note, if you like today's video, like button, questions, comments, concerns down below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.